pre my crew. Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Easy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Why them I pre my crew? Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Energy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it dance.
Ever fresh on my garments clean. Every feast stay the same routine. We step out in on my self-esteem. But them a tell me say me too extreme. Start of the out, we are the talk of the tongue. The next best thing them can't water we down. We feel too clean to walk on the ground. Do the dance, cause the vibes can't done.
Boy, them a pre my crew. Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Easy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Boy, them a pre my crew. Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Energy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it dance. Yeah man, me real excited. All of the crew united. Broski, high school mighty. If you ma kill vibes, don't invite it. Dirty mind can't stop till we shine. Hypocrites survive a little time. Oh boy, haters must get declined. Take for yourself when you see the signs. Party over there so busy, call me up and tell me. When me already there on the way, my youth and have to tell me. When me reach a clear the way, come here, go take the dance floor. Let me bust a new dance, who's you walk quite deadly. Flex, we are flex, pan them. We not stress over them, no man. Them can't hold we down, never ever. Cause I be a success over them. Boy, them a pre my crew. Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Easy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Boy, them a pre my crew. Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Energy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it dance.
You smell nice fragrance with the oil. You know smell like a rain crocodile. Fish pan noon day eat a boil. Bougie dance with the fashion and style. Good report when me run a profile. Bougie dance you know dash you no child. Hula hula go so you well versatile. Take me down to a ground wicked and wild. Righteous on your bougie. You know smell raw like sushi. Have you on a trend nappy when I go che. Tell them move up me way. Excuse me. Righteous, man a trendsetter. Also for the family, I'm a go-getter. Say you want a wife but you don't have no job. Little boy, them still a bed wetter.
Boy, them a pre my crew. Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Easy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Boy, them a pre my crew. Watch everything we do. Hey boy, I'ma do me, do you. Energy, kill him with a brand new move. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Kill him with it. Boozy dance, do too boozy. Nice. Kill him with it dance.
I'm so thankful that you changed my life. Brought me to the other side. You made me whole. Thankful that you changed my life. Back again, yeah. I've been tapping in, yeah. Every time I call, he's been answering, yeah. Every time I call, he's been answering, yeah. I've been trying to stay faithful. Lay all my confessions on the table. It's no question, came a long way from where I was before. I can't turn back now, I got Yahusha who is the door. I'm so thankful that you changed my life. Brought me to the other side. You made me whole. Thankful that you changed my life. I'm so thankful that you changed my life. Brought me to the other side. You made me whole. Thankful that you changed my life. My life. On the side of the side.
yo, Ran, turn that up.
Better learn how to bleed the blood of your whole body. Stay in the spirit. Cause Satan could use you if you let him. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, ain't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my energy. Scripts in my head, it hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, ain't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my energy. Scripts in my head, it hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. He been on my line since a younger was a child. Had me shooting guns, popping pills, smoking loud. I'm the main event, but I was following the crowd. Wish I would've known what I know right now. Mama ain't raised me like this. Had her yelling in the house like, where in the hell we go wrong? Mama, them curses can leave us alone. We made an oath to the one on the throne. Them angels was with us, was never alone. Mercy and grace coming straight from the throne. When this was missing, I made it back home. Mama never had to give me a loan. He had to open my eyes, I had to put down my pride. Boy, I'm so lit, I'm alive. We gon' follow the Messiah. We gon' follow the Messiah. Cashapp, I'm a lick, a bond, Cashapp, Messiah. I'm a lick, Yahweh by Simba Messiah. Ooh. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, ain't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my energy. Scripts in my head, it hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, ain't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my energy. Scripts in my head, it hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me.
You're gonna make it.
cannot wait for the day, wait for the day. The blood, we're already saved, Yeah. Patience, I've been awaiting. Ever been showing his love ever since he sent the Savior. I cannot wait for the day, wait for the day. The blood, we're already saved, Yeah. Patience, I've been awaiting. Ever been showing his love ever since he sent the Savior. He giving us an assignment. I feel my spirit inclining. Yeah. I hear him speaking the truth whenever I open my Bible. Yeah. The enemy been trying to stop it, but I ain't gonna stop till I find it. Yeah. I'm talking that life everlasting, that salvation. I feel the kingdom arriving. Yeah. Ain't falling into temptation. You can feel it in the vibration. Yahusha been here the whole time. We've been trying to tell his people wake up. Patience and repentance every day. Ain't no other way to get the grace. Yeah. Ever he been picking up the pace, but he want everybody to be saved. Yeah. Hallelujah. I cannot wait for the day, wait for the day. The blood, we're already saved, Yeah. Patience, I've been awaiting. Ever been showing his love ever since he sent the Savior. I cannot wait for the day, wait for the day. The blood, we're already saved, Yeah. Patience, I've been awaiting. Ever been showing his love ever since he sent the Savior. New city, new person, new growth. Yeah, new name, new coming, new body, new hope. Make his name be known. I can't describe, couldn't do this alone. I pray he lets me in the kingdom, yeah. Gotta be ready every season, yeah. Open up the word and get to reading, yeah. Got the rock on me, I get to preaching, yeah. Repent. Messiah, I cannot wait for the day, wait for the day. The blood, we're already saved, Yeah. Patience, I've been awaiting. Ever been showing his love ever since he sent the Savior.
That was an abrupt ending. I should have. Hold on, let me just finish it up, chat. I'm gonna just finish it. That was a little bit too abrupt, you know. Shalom, how y'all doing, man? All right, man. See, and then I'm not fast enough on the buttons, bro. And y'all know I'm not fast enough on the buttons. Shalom, Holy Nation. Welcome back, man, to Righteous Reactions. We live, bro. We live, man. Y'all already know. Y'all seen the title. You know what I'm saying? I had a thumbnail on there, but I started my stream off, and then they cut me like 5 minutes in. As everybody was getting into the stream, we had about 15 people viewing the video at the time. Had about 12 likes up on the video, you know what I'm saying? And they cut me. So if y'all seen people that was up in there and y'all jumped in after, make sure y'all go ahead and share the video to the people that was up in the chat before, you know what I'm saying? And let them know that we back live again. We here. We're going to be reacting to some good content, some good music. Going to jump into Discord for a little bit, see what we got going on in there. I've been scouring the internet for all types of videos. So we're going to be here for a minute. Chat. You know what I'm saying? Possibly might even have a special guest today up on the stream. You know, you never know. So, so as y'all look, I'm not okay. All right, chat. Before we get into the videos, I just wanted to say one thing, couple things. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Let's start off with that first and foremost, man. Give honor to the Almighty for allowing us to stream once again. Goodness, I'm gonna need some water. Allowing us to stream once again, allowing us to be able to fellowship like this. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know, as I always do, man, make sure y'all go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If y'all don't already have it, turn on y'all post notifications. You know what I'm saying? And then jump in the Discord, man. We've been having some good time in the Discord, man. Anybody that's up in the Discord and up in the chat, y'all can verify that we've been having some great times. Been having some Bible studies up in there, some open dialogues up in there. We just did a little movie night the other night up in there, man. It's all up in there, bro. It's all up in there. So if y'all want to join, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all hit that link down there in the description. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can go ahead and join up. I'm pretty sure it's up in there. Hopefully it is. Let me see. Yes, it is. Right under the donation link, you have the Discord, so y'all can go ahead and jump up in there, tune in, see what we got going on up in there. We're gonna be having some more movie nights. We're gonna be having some more, open dialogues, building with each other. You got biblical memes in there. You got all type of news, Israelite products, all of that stuff. So if y'all want to get up in there and get connected, y'all make sure y'all do that. And then, man, like y'all been seeing what's going on. Y'all see the title, man. If y'all have not heard, bruh, if y'all have not heard, which is crazy if y'all haven't, Creflo Dollar, bruh, he finally admits that the tithing doctrine that they've been pushing in the church is false. They finally admitted it. You know what I'm saying? And today we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. I'm not sure if they're gonna cut me, bro, because I'm not sure if they be tripping about the content, reacting to the content. So I might have to pull this up on TikTok. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably do. That's what I'm gonna do. Or actually, let me see, because I think I dropped the little what's the name in the Discord. So actually, that's what I can do. He'll just jump in the Discord with it from the jump, and because I want to watch the video because I want to see what it was about. But maybe I'm gonna talk about it a little bit here, and then maybe we're gonna have to well, actually no, it's because it's a couple part video. It's a couple part video. So let me see if I can find it real quick. I seen that it went viral. I seen it on my page. I seen it went viral on TikTok. And all right, here we go. All right, I got the video pulled up, man. So without any further ado, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and jump straight into the reaction and all of that good stuff. Man, it's it's kind of crazy, honestly, that this stuff is going on, especially because we've been talking about that all that's been going on in Israel recently, with like, and I'm actually about to be dropping a video about Israelites doing a blitz up on the churches and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty funny that I'm hearing not only him, but I heard about, it was like two other pastors. They didn't say something about tithe, but they said that the doctrines and stuff like that they was teaching was incorrect. You know what I'm saying? And it's just funny because it's all tying in at this time. So it's just kind of weird that all of a sudden they just want to start telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? when the Israelites go out there and start standing in front of their churches and teaching this doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the people the Bible. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all know I ain't never prepared, chat. I ain't never prepared. I'm gonna put y'all over here so everybody that's in the chat can tap in. Yeah, man. All right, man. So brace yourself because it said it's like, well, they got like a part 2, part 3, part 4, whatever the case may be. So, all right, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. Creflo is admitting that. Well, let me just read it. Wow, doctor, is he? Is he really? They didn't really call him Dr. Creflo. I've never heard that, bro. But it says his teaching on tithing were not correct. This is humility. Thank you, Dr. Creflo. I did not know that he went by Dr. Creflo. This is something new to me. And the crazy part is I actually seen this and I didn't even notice that they called him Dr. Creflo. But let's go ahead and check the video out, man. Wait. Probably be nice to have some sound, right? I think.
I want to start off by saying to you that I'm still growing and that the teachings that I've shared in times past on the subject of tithing were not correct. And today I stand in humility to correct some things that I've taught for years and believed for years, but could never understand it clearly because I had not yet been confronted with the gospel of grace, which has made the difference. I won't apologize because if it wasn't for me going down that route, I would have never ended up where I am right now. But I will.
Okay, so far he's saying that he's apologizing. The doctrine that he's learned pretty much was taught to him as a lie, and now that he's learning it, he realized that what he's been teaching isn't true. And he's saying he humbly telling the congregation, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that I've been teaching y'all is false. I like the fact that he said he's not gonna apologize for it in a way, because the thing, well, I feel like he shouldn't have to apologize to the congregation, but more so to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I say that is because just like what he said, he might have truly not understood the understanding of tithing. Because, you know, when you get indoctrinated in this Christianity and stuff like that, and it's being taught to people, right? A lot of Christians just go with the flow as far as their doctrine goes. They don't really know what the Bible actually says about these things. They just say, oh, well, this is what my pastor taught me to. And it's more passed down like a tradition than an actual commandments. You know what I'm saying? But I give him credit for actually admitting it, because he could have just continued to rob the church. Now, did he know before time? You know what I'm saying? Did he know the true doctrine before time? It's not up for me to say. You know what I'm saying? Only the Most High knows. You know what I'm saying? And himself knows if he knew to understand it and still continue to do that to the congregation. You know what I'm saying? And is this a way for him to just get his congregants to believe on him, because he see that the Israelites is out here teaching the doctrine and people probably keep on coming at him with the questions. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's still admitting that he was wrong. And now I don't know what he's going to teach. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's going to teach behind that. You know what I'm saying? But at least he's admitting the fact that he was wrong in the understanding of the doctrine. And this is going to open up more eyes and doors for people to say, look, wait a minute. Okay, so if tithing was wrong, what other parts of the doctrine that we, you know what I'm saying, that the Israelites been telling us that we don't understand, what other parts of the doctrine could be wrong? You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, this is actually kind of shocking to me, for real. Because I really didn't think that the pastors cared enough to admit that they was wrong. I mean, you know, you got a small handful of pastors that admit that they was wrong and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying, to see one of the main faces, I guess you could say, is kind of crazy.
Because I had not yet been confronted with the gospel of grace, which has made the difference. I won't apologize, because if it wasn't for me going down that route, I would have never ended up where I am right now. But I will say that I have no shame at all at saying to you, throw away every book, every tape, and every video I ever did on the subject of tithing, unless it lines up with this. I've done some corrective teaching in the last 10 years, but not to the degree of what we're getting ready to do now. So why is this important? Because religion is sustained by two factors: fear and guilt. And if it's one subject that the
true though, that is true. They definitely like okay, so like this is how I look at it as far as the apology situation. Yeah, you should apologize, but me personally, I mean, obviously you can't give your whole congregation their money back, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, how could you even possibly do that? You know that he burned through a lot of that money already. But I would say, hey, look, man, maybe we can get something together to try to pay, you know, each individual back that's been, you know what I'm saying, giving their tithes and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be just charity in general, you feel what I'm saying? And helping them out, because it's still gonna be a lot of them that's gonna be in that situation. And even with, and I'm just being honest, even with him telling the truth, it's still gonna be people in that church that's gonna be so indoctrinated that they are either gonna leave the church and then go to somebody else and tithe because they think that he's going off, or that they're going to still try to give him that tithe. See what I'm saying? And he shouldn't be accepting that either. So look, it's kind of a tricky situation, and that's why, because a lot of people don't realize what Israel is trying to do. When we telling people to come out of the churches, we tell them to come out of the churches because we don't believe that the pastors are going to teach the truth in the churches. But if the pastors decided to turn another cheek, you know what I'm saying, and start teaching the truth, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High, they could really change a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, convert a lot of people to the truth, because they already have the following. Now, yeah, they're gonna have some people that's gonna fall off to the wayside and all of that stuff, but the whole thing is we feel like some of these pastors, a lot of these pastors, they're gonna be too prideful to say, hey, I'm gonna give it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it up and I'm gonna start teaching this truth. You know what I'm saying? So they try to sprinkle a little bit here and there and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then keep certain doctrines. But that's the problem. That's why we're saying you're going to have to come up out of it altogether, because if you straddling the fence with this truth, you see what I'm saying? And you still taking this part of this doctrine and this part of this doctrine, you're not in the truth. You're not following the Most High and what he got going on. Because a lot of the doctrine that they pushing is to serve a whole nother God. You see what I'm saying? So when they serve a whole nother God, you can't serve two gods. That's what it tells you that in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? It might be masquerade as that y'all serving the one true God. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to keep his commandments, when it comes down to the things that he tells us to do and things like that, it's only one way to go. It's only one way.
So why is this important? Because religion is sustained by two factors: fear and guilt. And if it's one subject that the church has used for a long time to keep people in fear and guilt, it is in that subject of tithing. And it has to be corrected, and it's got to be corrected now. I may lose some friends. Preachers may not ever invite me no more, but I think I've already been through that, so it doesn't matter. Go with me in our text today.
Okay, see, look. All right, so they said it was a part 2, and then they got part 3 and 4 and stuff like that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it, the whole situation in the comments. It's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of crazy to me because, like, And you just don't see this. That's not it.
Get into it now. You don't know it.
All right, so this is the part 2. It's just kind of crazy to me because you just don't see pastors being able to, out of any of the doctrine, say, "Hey, look, man, I was wrong." You know what I'm saying? And also, if you didn't notice, because I was peeping it, but as he was teaching, I didn't hear nobody saying, "Hey, man, pastor." I didn't hear nobody saying, you know what I'm saying? "Oh, go ahead." You know what I mean? Teach that word. I ain't hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
The last 2 weeks I've been
4 minutes. All right. We're gonna try to
setting you
get
up
to
for
it.
this one. You knew it, right?
That's what I was
You
thinking
already
too. They
know
feeling
what
that
I'm
blitz
getting
for
ready to
sure.
say. You knew it because the gospel of grace has brought you to that place of understanding as well. But it's just that elephant in the room, or the elephant in the body of Christ, that needs to be dealt with. Romans chapter 6 and verse 14. Let's read it out loud together. Ready? Read. "For sin shall not have dominion over you, for you are not under the law, but you're under grace." That's not just a cute little verse of scripture. That's literally, you are not living and you are not conducting your life under the Mosaic law, which tithing is a part of the law. You are not living.
All right. So look, Chad. All right, Chad. Let's hope he really has the understanding. I mean, I'm glad because look, I know that he done either he ran into some Israelites or people was provoking him because they learned this understanding. But if he's going to go off on this, chat, we're going to have to correct it. You know we are. Like, oh, here we go. See? Look, chat, y'all, man. All right.
You are not.
Now, why you got me watching this?
Conducting yourself under the law. Ever since Jesus rose again from the dead, you have been completely set free from living under that dispensation. You are under grace. Say out loud, "I live under grace." Now look at this in the NLT. You not only live under grace, you live according to grace. You live according to what Jesus has done. You live according to that new and living way. He says sin is no longer your master, for you no longer live under the requirements of the law. Living under the requirements of the law.
All right, bro. All right, Chad. I'm gonna skip up some because, yeah. All right, so just for anybody that do not understand the Bible, right? For anybody that do not understand the Bible and understand what it's saying, all right. When it says that we are not under the law, it's talking about the sacrificial law. That's what it's going into, Chad. Take it or leave it. It's going into the sacrificial law. It does not say we do not have to keep no laws at all. It does not say that. Even Christ, out of his own mouth, he said, "I did not come to destroy it, but to fulfill." You know what I'm saying? If you break one of these least commandments, what do he say, Chad? Come on, bro. Like, we can't look. I'm gonna skip up some because
requirements and the dictates of the law, sin will continue to be your master. He says, instead, you live under the freedom of God's grace. And that's what we are. And that is the basis of this teaching right here. That scripture that says we are no longer under the law, but we live under the freedom of God's grace. So let's just really jump right into this. Tithing is an Old Testament concept. I'm going to prove that to you. Tithing is an Old Testament concept. The tithe was a requirement of the law in which the Israelites were to give 10% of the crops they grew and the livestock they raised. All
right, so look, I'm going to just be honest with y'all, chat. I was going to commend the brother, man, but the deception is crazy. I was going to commend him, but the deception is crazy, man. Because the reason why I say that, chat, is because before he tried to give them this truth about the tithing, which I do believe he's going to because of what he was just referring to. And I mean, he probably still don't understand it to the extent, but you see how he tried to sugarcoat it and say, look, we're in the grace now. We ain't got to keep them Old Testament laws no more. Yeah, tithing used to, we could consider it a law that we needed to keep, but now all of a sudden we under the New Testament, we under grace. We ain't got to keep no laws no more. And that was the issue that we was trying to tell them for a minute, bro. We were saying like, if y'all say that y'all not under the Old Testament and y'all don't have to keep the Old Testament laws anymore, then why do y'all still keep tithing? So now he's trying to put away tithing and still keep that doctrine, where it was an issue with both of the parts, because y'all wasn't supposed to keep tithing because Christ. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of the laws are still in effect. See what I'm saying? The rest of the laws are still in effect. There's no more sacrifice, so there is no need for the Levites to be sacrificed, which that 10% was for. Right? We understand that. So if there's no need for sacrificing, then there's no need to keep tithes because the 10% was for the Levite. But we're going to see if he says that. We're going to see if he says that. Chat. Man, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe it.
To the temple or to the tabernacle. Now, there are several scriptures I just want to go over real quick. Leviticus 27 and 30, you can write these down. I'll read them to you. But Leviticus 27 verse 30 says, 1/10 of the produce of the land, whether grain from the fields or fruit from the trees, it belongs to the Lord and must be set apart to him as holy. Numbers chapter 18 and verse 26. And I read all these in the NLT. Numbers 18:26 says, give these instructions to the Levites when you receive from the people of Israel the tithe I have assigned as your allotment. Give 1/10 of the tithe you receive, a tithe of the tithe to the Lord as a sacred offering. Then in
I don't know what to tell you, chat. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, chat. The NLT, bro, it's just, I'm sorry. Okay. How do they get that out of these scriptures? I don't understand. Like, who be translating this stuff? Who really be translating these other translations? I don't get it. So I'm so confused now. And I understand why they would be confused. Because it said give 1/10 of the tithes to the Levites. So the Levites can take that 10th or 1/10 of that 10th and give it to the Most High. But okay, all right. I'm gonna just.
in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 24 and 25, Deuteronomy 14, 24 and 25. Now, when the Lord your God blesses you with a good harvest, the place of worship he chooses for his name to be honored might be too far for you to bring the tithe. If so, you may sell the tithe portion of your crops and herds and put the money in a pouch and go to the place the Lord your God has chosen you. So he says if that temple is too far away from you, go ahead and sell the harvest, okay?
Okay, I mean he got that part understood. But all right. We're going to part 3 or because he is just cut off abruptly.
You have robbed me. You have robbed even a whole nation. Next verse. Bring ye all the tithes in the storehouse. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit later on. We equated the church with the storehouse. The church and the storehouse don't equal. The storehouse was something that was built because the temples didn't have enough room to store all the tithes.
Shalom.
So they built granaries.
All right, so we trying to exactly. We trying to break this down, man, because Creflo tried to sugarcoat the. He know he not a Levite too. And that's the crazy part. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Because we sit here, we read the King James Version Bible, and we understand it clear as day. They giving it to the book that he reading is trying to give it to them plain as day what it says, and they still didn't want to believe it. And it didn't matter how many times we try to show it to, like it says that the tithe is food. When it said that get the money, you pay. You know what I'm saying? You sell your animals and your crops and stuff like that, and then you go to the land that was given and. You know what I'm saying? Buy what you have to buy. It says it plain as that. I don't understand how people be so tired, like lost with reading the KJV. I just don't understand. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know what it's called for real. So the New American Translation.
The church is not a storehouse for granary. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I'll not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive. You see, under grace, the window has opened. Jesus has come out the window. The blessing has been dispensed.
Now look, chat. This is how you know, bro, it's a strong delusion up in these churches, yo. Because they had not clapped, they had not did anything at all. Soon as he said, God jump up out of the heavens, and then all of a sudden everybody clapped, everybody, yeah, thank you, Jesus, praise the Lord. Like, hold on, Chad. What's going on? This is how you know, bro, it's a strong delusion in there. This is how you know it's a strong delusion in there, bro. I hope you go to Genesis. They didn't even know they existed. Didn't have a clue. What? Ain't no way, bro.
Oh, God, forgive me.
See, look, and this is the crazy part. Because when he did that, he was trying to be like mocking how Christianity teaches it. Hopefully he go to Genesis, because if he doesn't, I don't know. Like I don't know what to tell you. But he sees like they are so conformed to this belief in this doctrine and the way that this goes that as soon as he did that, they did all of this extra stuff, and he like, God forgive me, I know I done messed up. Because I used to be this person that's doing all of this extra stuff. So like I said, man, I really hope this brother is humble in his situation. And I also hope that he keeps learning and gets some understanding as far as the grace thing and learning how to keep the laws. But man.
Lord, forgive me. But in those days, you know, in the preaching circle, now you can't say nothing that's too off from what everybody else saying. You got to stay right there in the boundaries of everybody else saying that. Now, you can't say that now. And I figure since I have been excommunicated 3-4 times, I'm good. I'm already out of the boundaries. I'm already, it's just me and Taffy. Taffy's still my friend. I'm good. Because see, Taffy can do some stuff for me that can't none of the preacher can do for me. You understand what I'm saying there? I really thank God for that. You understand? Watch yourself. Okay.
All right, look, I'm trying to tell you, Chad. I don't know what's going on, Chad, but the shuck of the job, and I am not going for it. Can we get back to the Bible, please? Please? Can I skip her? I'm not here for all that.
How do you even use this if you're no longer under the law, but under grace? And Galatians says that Jesus has taken, he became a curse for us, that the blessing of Abraham, of knowing that he's the possessor of heaven and earth, he gave us his son, that he'll give us everything else. He took the curse from us. Don't you let nobody tell you you cursed. You are not cursed. You are.
Okay, look, Chad. Oh my goodness, bro. I didn't think that I was gonna have to do this, Chad. I really didn't think that I was gonna have to do this. I really didn't think I was gonna have to do this, chat, but I guess I have to, man. Bruh, it's not that hard. And that's why I just don't understand these passages. What is it? 2 and 7? I believe it's 2 and 7. No, 7 and what is it, chat? 7:11. Genesis 7:11, right? And this is he over here doing all this blessing stuff, bro, and like doing all this extra stuff. No, I want the King James, please. This is why people just do not. I can't watch the rest of the video, chat. I really can't. I can't. I thought I was going to be able to. Where's the one that popped the scripture up big? Because I need it big, chat, because is this one, ain't it? Bro, what is going on? Y'all know which is it, the gateway? What's it called? The Bible Gateway? Is that the one that be having it popped up all big? I'm just trying to see the scripture. Y'all got it super small. Y'all don't want nobody to see it. What's going on? We don't need all the new translations and all of that stuff, bro. All right, we just gonna do it like this, man. We just gonna do it like this. Whatever. I can't find it. I wanted so y'all could be able to see yourself type in the chat. Okay, look. So it said in Genesis 7 and 11. Now, mind you, remember, he had went to Malachi 3, and then he started talking about the blessings, and then all of a sudden he just talking about some blessings and you ain't cursed because of Christ and all of that stuff. And this is the issue with that. It wasn't even talking about that. It wasn't. It wasn't talking about people being cursed at all. If you read what it said, it was talking about the crops. It was talking about the crops. I'm going to prove it, right? Genesis 7:11. It says, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 7th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the windows of heaven were opened, right? What's the next, bro? The windows of heaven were open. Chat, I'm okay. Next verse right here. Am I in y'all way, chat? I feel like I'm in the way. Hold up, let me move here. So, and the windows of heaven were open. I'm on the right wrong mouse. All right. So that's why I just read it. This is what I'm reading. It says, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And the rain was up. The rain was on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. Chat. All right. Let's go back to Malachi. And this is why, like, I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, Chad. I really did. But Okay, why is this so extra? Can I just type it in like that? All right. So, verse 8. Because he was talking about, and this is why it's so, like, I don't understand why you just can't read the Bible and it just makes sense. I just don't understand. Will a man rob God? Verse 8 of Malachi 3 and 8. Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithe and offering. We know this scripture. This is the scripture that they always go, these pastors always go to. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse. So he went straight to that verse, right? He didn't want to go into the other stuff. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith. Remember, he said the storehouse and the church wasn't the same thing. And then he said something about the storehouse being for the crops and stuff like that. But it says meat. Why did it say meat? Because they had animals also that they had to put in the storehouse. They had to get like the unperishables and things like that they could put into the storehouse. I'm trying to think of the scripture. I might post it. When I cut this up and stuff like that, I might post it on the side or something like that, where it tells about exactly what was in the storehouse. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord, if I will not open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. So if you going in context of what this is talking about, right? The tithe is the crops and the animals, right? That you're supposed to be giving. He says, bring it all into the storehouse and then see if I do not open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. What is that blessing that he's referring to, Chad? Somebody type it in the chat, please. It's all good, bro. It's all good, man. Better be here now than, you know what I mean? Look, bro. It's talking about what, Chad? What is it talking about? We just read it in Genesis 7 and 11. It said that when he opened up the windows of heaven, rain fell upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. So when he's opening up the windows of heaven again in Malachi 3 and 8 or 3 and 10, he's talking about the same thing. Why was it a blessing? Why was it a blessing, Chad? Because when you give water on your crops, they grow. When you give water for your animals, they live. It's not hard, Chad. It really isn't hard. That's why it was a blessing. That's why he says that there shall not be room enough to receive it, because he's going to give you plenty of new crops, plenty of animals and all of that stuff. Water for your animals and water for your crops. You're gonna have more than enough. And then the next verse explains it. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruit of your ground. Well, so he's talking about the fruit of your ground. So what are they talking about being cursed and the devourer and the devil coming to swoop you up and take you to hell? Like, none of that is in these scriptures. It makes it very clear what it's talking about. Oh, see, look, man, y'all teaching me some stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all teaching me some stuff. So it's just like, bruh, like, why can't we just like listen to what the scriptures say, man? He like, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this off, Chad. I'm gonna finish this off. But if he continue lying, Chad, and he don't bring up nothing about the windows of heaven being open, and he keep on talking about blessings, we know what type of man this is, bro.
are blessed. You got Jesus in your life. You are blessed. You are blessed. Come ye blessed of my Father. You are blessed. Don't let nobody tell you you curse. And some denominations say, well, you know, all black people are cursed because of the mark that he put on who was that? Ham. And so it spread it, and that's how you made black people. You better shut your mouth up. I ain't nowhere in a war I'm cursed. Hallelujah. I'm too blessed. Glory to God.
Why don't you just say, we not ham anyways.
God, I can't even spell curse. Let's see. K-U and I'm blessed.
All right, I'm done.
No longer.
I'm done. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm done. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Chad. Like, I'm sorry, Chad. Oh my goodness, man. What in the world is going on? All right, Chad. Look, man. Look, and this is and this is exact, bro, Chad. This is exactly why we tell people to be coming out of these churches. This is exactly why we be telling people to come out of these churches. Bro. This is why, look, and this is why, like, remember what I said earlier. Remember exactly the words that came on my mouth earlier about this, bro. Because, Chad, because it, like, this is why we say, look, even if they start teaching the truth, just come out of the truth. At this point, man, look how much he just watered down that understanding for them to just grasp the understanding that was going on. And look, and this is the crazy part. I thought that he was trying to be funny. This man was dead serious, bro. I cannot do it. I'm sorry, bro. I don't understand. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, bro. This man starts speaking in tongues. I thought he was really sorry, bro. I thought he was really compassionate about the response. From the first video, I was like, oh, this brother might be trying to get his act right. And then, and that's the thing too. They in there, bro, the whole church is erupting on some. You see how quiet they was when they felt like he was about to take tithing away from them, right? He said grace one time, bro, the whole church erupted. I'm not doing this. And this is... Hold up, Chad. Gotta get another script, bro. We gotta get another script. I'm lost, man. What is it, Titus? Oh my goodness, bro. Hold on. Oh, chat. All right. Let's talk about grace, chat. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about grace. It's off, bro. All right. How about, can I highlight it? Goodness. No, I don't want to sign in. Highlight it like that. All right, chat. Man, bro. All right, chat. See, this is the thing. They don't even understand what grace is. They think that grace is just Christ dying on a cross, and now we got grace, and like this is why Israel look, and this is why Israel be so mad, bro, at the doctrine that they be pushing, because they water it down. Well, actually, they don't. I can't even say water it down no more. They just teach it incorrectly at this point. You know what I'm saying? They teach it so incorrectly that people is completely lost about what's going on in the Bible. Right? Let's read. Titus chapter 2, verse 11. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation have appeared to all men. That's when they close the book. Yeah, exactly. To them, grace means we don't have to keep no laws no more. For the grace of God, which bringeth salvation, have appeared to all men. That's where they close the book at, chat. But we're going to keep reading. Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world. So what does it mean? What does it mean to deny ungodliness? Anything that's not of God, do not do. Christmas, out of there. It denies God. You see what I'm saying? Like all of these things that they going over, like I just do not understand why it's so hard. So it's like the grace is supposed to be teaching you to deny ungodliness, but the church ain't teaching them to deny ungodliness, right? They're not teaching them to be more like God, because they say Christ did all of that. Deny ungodliness, worldly lust. Is lust in the church, chat? Is worldly lust in the church? Tithing alone, the tithing that they were doing back then alone was worldly lust. See what I'm saying? But they got worldly lust everywhere. And they don't teach against worldly lust. A lot of them do not at all. We should live soberly, meaning single-minded, not double-minded like somebody had said earlier in the chat. Of a single mind, right? Righteously. What is righteously? Right. When you go in Romans, it says that the laws are just and good, are righteous and good. You feel what I'm saying? And godly. So we're supposed to be living like God in this present world. Not to say, oh, we ain't got to keep the law. Did God keep the laws? So we're supposed to be doing all of this in the present world, the things that y'all do not teach about. And it says that we're supposed to do all of that, and that is grace. But you saying, oh, Christ died on the laws, now we ain't got to do no laws. That's grace. Who lying, Chad? Who lying? Because, I mean, the scriptures say what it says. Like, we can't just sit here and ignore that. Right? Or are we going to just ignore the fact that it says that we're supposed to deny ungodliness? We're supposed to deny worldly lust. We're supposed to live soberly, righteously, and godly right here on earth. In this present world that we're living in right now. This is grace. You know what grace is? Grace is the opportunity to allow you to do all of these things instead of getting killed. That's what Christ did. You want me to tell you why? Because before grace entered into the world, you could get stoned. If somebody was an idolater, what was their punishment, Chad? You committing certain lusts, what was their punishment, Chad? You was double-minded, what was their punishment, Chad? You was unrighteous, you didn't live like God, what was their punishment? Like, and this is why you gotta just read the Bible, man. And it's just that simple, bro. It's really just that simple. And nobody wants to read the Bible. Everybody think that the Bible is just fairy tales. We ain't got to do nothing. We ain't got to keep no laws. All laws done away with through Christ. Now we got grace to break his commandments. It literally tells you in that book, Chad. Do we then make void the law through grace? God forbid. Why are we still teaching this? That's literally what you're telling them to do. Make void the law because we have grace. That's what you're saying. At the end of the day, tithing was okay when you was collecting that dollars. But now that the people leaving and all of that stuff, now you saying, all right, look, you wasn't supposed to be keeping tithes, but you got grace. You got grace still. Like, I don't know, man. Am I bugging, chat? Because like, this is why. Exactly, that was the true meaning of judgment. And now you got people out here saying, oh, you can't judge me. Exactly. Exactly. Bring it out, bro. Read that. Even so, faith, if it have not works, it is dead, being alone. Yeah. The faith is not going to get you the kingdom. It's not. You have to have works. It literally says it. It literally says it, bro. James 2:17 and 18. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. So he's saying, you show me your faith without doing anything, right? And I will show you my faith by doing the things that please the Father. That's how you show your faith. That's how you show your belief in him. If we wasn't under the laws, there would be no need for repentance. But y'all still teaching that? If we was I just don't understand the concept of where y'all be getting this understanding from. Now I understand he said we not under the law, not even the Big Ten. But I thought the brother changed and had a change of heart. I thought the brother, you know what I'm saying, stopped from jumping off the cliff. I thought he might have. You know what I'm saying? I thought he might have got some act right. It just show y'all, man. Look, and I want to point out one more thing, Chad. You realize that when it started getting hard for the people to hear, it was the soft words and the laughter that he started using. Then he started doing the tongues. Then he started, now it's grace all of a sudden. Bro, I'll tell you, man. Y'all better get up out of them Christian churches, bro, because they don't profit. They don't profit, man. He didn't go to Genesis to break down what the blessing was. But I don't get it, man. Exactly, bro. He did a backflip off of it. Like, man. And look, I'm telling y'all, now we're gonna have to talk about all y'all that's up on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram sharing the videos saying, oh, you done turned a new leaf. Boy, y'all better try the spirits. Y'all better try the spirits, man. Y'all don't know what's going on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, man. I'm glad I didn't watch the full video, bro. Or not watch the full video, but I'm glad I didn't go to his video and even give him the benefit of the view, bro. Like, man, this is insane. This is insane, man. This is insane. All right, man. What we got on the dock, bro? Goodness, man. Yeah, it's so funny, man. But it just shows though that Israel just has a level of understanding that can't be like, they be trying to make themselves sound deep, they be trying to make themselves sound understandable. And even like you even seen it in the comments, somebody said that man is confused. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And the crazy part is I was at work when I found out about the video. And I said, man, I'm about to scour the internet and try to find this. I'm about to try to find this little sermon or whatever. Man, this stuff ain't even worth it, man. Alright, so. Alright. The infamous viral sensation video has had our people in an uproar for days. All right, chat. Let's talk about it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the video. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. I'm gonna get my commentary. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the chat.
Look, y'all.
Oh, let me get a time. Woman goes off on her baby daddy for only bringing food for his kid and none for her other 3 kids.
Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring 1 thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing 1 child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got 1 thing in there. I bet you he don't even
look. Man, bro, the what's wrong with the sound? It's the sound. What does it sound like? Is it too loud? Oh, how delusional does she sound? Look, I had to pause it for a second, bro. Bro, hey, look, man. Right, yeah, it's so funny. All right, look, no, for real though, what I wanted to point out right here, before we even get into him pulling up with the food, right? Did you notice that this woman is sitting at the window before anything even happens, Chad? Before anything even happens, she's already talked herself into anger before this man even stepped out of the car. Before he even stepped out of the car, she's already talked herself into complete anger. Before he even stepped out of the car, he was already guilty before he even stepped out of the vehicle. trashing his name and everything. Oh, bro, that's crazy. Look, this is how you know, because this is what happened with a lot of the women, right? Thank you, appreciate you so much. Bless. This is what be crazy to me, because they talk to themselves in the mirror. They talk to themselves, and you know what I'm saying, and they try to get themselves all hyped for the big, you know what I'm saying, the big explosion, bro. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all always do that? And this is the crazy part. She could have said exactly what she said in a calm manner, right? And still got her point across, but she had to get all hype. She had to do all this extra stuff. Exactly. What's the give me the scripture that says she is loud. Chad, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, bro.
I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag.
My wife made some homemade pizza. You know what I'm saying? Good. She got the turkey pepperoni on there, man. What?
For everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings, though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings, though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7th.
Lisa, how?
All right, look. Smack for real. But look, man, I really want to talk about this, because as much as she low-key deserved to get grilled, as much as she do, we gotta really be honest about the situation. And we gotta talk about it, because this is the issue that people be having. Where is his father at? Like, where is the other kid's father at? Or fathers, whatever, right? And why did you deal with her? And she has 3 kids. Why did you even put yourself in this situation? I'm sorry. Me personally, sister has 1 kid. All right. A sister has 2 kids. Stretching it. If it's by 1 man, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If it's by 2 men, it's a stretch. But you gonna tell me that you thought it was the right thing to do to impregnate a woman with 3 kids, bro? You just thought with all your infinite wisdom and your chicken sandwich that you done brought with, you know what I'm saying, to your son. You thought that was just the smart thing to do, huh? Like, why? Why? I don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't. But the simple fact that He wants this man to provide for kids that's not his, as if they was his. And then you also got to think about this. Mind you, the kid is supposed to be a young kid, whatever the case may be. She got in contact with this man to bring the boy the food. More than likely, I'm pretty sure that the young boy didn't go call his dad up and say, "Hey, Dad, can you bring me something to eat?" Right? Why didn't you express how you felt before he even went to go buy the sandwich? She said that it's been happening day after day after day, so she knew that it was going to happen. It's been happening, right? And then, and this is. So why didn't you say something to him before it all happened? Before you knew it was going to happen, you already in the mirror. I mean, in the window. Oh, watch, he gonna come with one sandwich and drink. Where he at? Like, you had all of these feelings and emotions when you was on the phone with him, telling him to bring that one child something to eat. What are we talking about? like, let's be honest, bro. And this is the thing, bro. And we're gonna watch her response after this. But it's just crazy to me that they would even do like this whole thing is messy, bro. This whole thing is completely messy. It's just completely messy all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You already knew this man wasn't about to bring the other kids food, yet you did not say, "Hey, you think it'd be all right if you brought the other kids some food?" You wait until this man come all the way to the house to tell him, after you probably told this man to buy the boy the food, right? Just to tell him that you're not about to accept it. What are we talking about?
Is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out, though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings, though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings, and they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No.
To be honest with you, though, chat, this is why men need to have their kids. Especially in a situation like this. You have 3 other kids that ain't getting fed, right? That ain't getting fed. If he had his son gonna be getting fed. What's gonna happen to the 3 other kids? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even like, the whole situation is just, this is annoying to me because, bro, you shouldn't have slept with her in the first place. You really shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you did, and then you got your kid, she already had you, bro. Like, she already had you in her grips. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can understand from the kid's perspective, right, that having one kid getting food while the other 3 kids starve, that's a problem. But the issue is not him. The issue is not him. It's you. You said you have food stamps coming in, right? Why was you not prepared to have food for your kids? Now, mind you, she said before he got out of this car, this has been happening for the last couple days, that he has been bringing his kid food and nobody else. Right? So my question to you is, have these other 3 kids not been eating for these last couple of days or what? You see what I'm saying? And was it a problem then? On top of that, if the other kids was eating, right? If the other kids was eating, was his child not getting fed for him to have to bring McDonald's? I don't like. It's so many questions, bro. Man, it's just so many. It's just so many. It's so many wrongs with this video.
If you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility.
That's another thing. Do the other daddies bring his kid food? Like, where are they at?
Responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What
Yeah,
like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not.
And this is where I draw the line, bro. And this is where I draw the line. I didn't even peep that, bro. I know y'all be peeping everything. I know y'all be peeping everything, man. But this is my problem. This brother is trying to feed his son, and he's called a deadbeat for not feeding her children, bro. What? Like, what? Are you serious? Like, you can't be serious, bro. Yeah, I can't. You can't make this stuff up.
Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that shit. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can, like, you know, maybe. You got, it's 3 extra kids. What the f***? I like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids.
What did I just say, Chad? Maybe if you had 1, maybe if you had 2 kids, it'd be understandable. But you chose that, bro. I ain't gonna cap it at all. This is your problem. Like, and this is why marriage is honorable, right? And the bed is undefiled, right? This is like, you put yourself in this situation, bro, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, she is terrible, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to just be honest with you. You shouldn't have picked her. Like, you really shouldn't have picked her. 3 kids? Bro, come on, dog. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? She had 3 tries. What they say? You know what I'm saying? 3 strikes and you out. You shouldn't even have checked. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even have stepped up to bat. What are we talking about? You chose wrong, bro. And look at you. Now look at you.
It's 3 extra kids. What the f***? I like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
So that means
yeah. So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel the way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid.
But this is my question. Why does he have to do what they father wants? Especially if y'all not together. I'm just confused. Cause like this, and this is my other thing. If you told they father to get his kids some food, is he gonna comply? Now, if y'all had an agreement and all of this stuff, that's a whole different situation. All right, Chad. Y'all understand more than me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Why would you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a like you're dumb as hell.
So I'm sorry. Maybe I just been. I grew up in the hood, right? I grew up in the hood, bro. I done seen sandwiches. Chat, this big chat get split amongst 12 people. You gonna throw the food on the ground? You gonna throw the food on the ground, bro? Like, really? Really? Bro, Israel sure know how to pick them, man. I tell you, man. I can't believe it. All right, let's see what she got to say. Because she said she want to say her side of the story. Even though I feel like we got enough of her side of the story. let's hear her out. Let's hear her out, Chad. What's she talking about? This stuff is ridiculous, man. I can't believe it.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me.
All right. First and foremost, I see nails done, I see hair done, and I see lashes on. I mean, I hope it's the 11th by now. Honestly. I hope it's the 11th by now, bro, because if it ain't, I'm sorry. What? I wish she would have turned the camera around in that video, because if she would have had, man. So you telling me that you had time to get your nails done with this money, but you didn't have enough money to feed your kids? I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. You got these brand new lashes, so I don't believe you. I don't. Sometimes, bruh. Sometimes, Chad. Sometimes you just gotta focus on priorities and stuff like that. We see yours is all off, bruh. It better be the 11th, Chad. I'm gonna keep saying it too. 7th, 11th, whatever day it was, it better be.
Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids gotta feel it too. So now my kids have.
So you want the benefits of being with this man without being with him? So this is my question. Right? Say say 3 years go down the line, right? Four actually let's say they about your kid about 7. The youngest about 7. The other kids 15, you know what I'm saying? 13-ish, you know what I'm saying? 17-ish, right? Your kid about 7, right? He brings his 7-year-old some food, some clothes. He decides to take his son to his house. Is he also obligated to take your kids with him? Is he also obligated to buy your kids clothes? Is he also obligated to buy them food now? Or is it because they young and y'all split up, all of a sudden he still has to do these things? Because they haven't figured out that y'all broke up yet? Like, what, like... Bro, y'all are hilarious. Somebody said she got the window up, so she used the AC. Bro, this is crazy.
See, only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then
okay, so, and this is the other thing. If the roles are reversed, you know women gonna be the pettiest in the world, bro. But if the roles was reversed, you know that you not about to do none of that. Cause he with this other girl, you know it. All right, whatever.
On top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not.
See, now that, okay. See, all right, now we get to the truth of the matter. Chat. Okay. He want to stick his hand in the sugar jar, you know what I'm saying, midnight. Oh, okay. So she think they still together. Okay. Marriage is honorable, chat. Like, Look. When the Most High said he's not the author of confusion, that's what he meant. That's exactly what he meant. That's why marriage was this, like, perfect. It's a perfect law, chat. Something that Creflo was just telling us not to keep. It's a perfect law, chat. Right? But when y'all don't want to keep those laws, y'all gonna be the 4th baby daddy getting y'all sandwich thrown on the ground. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Going for that. I'm gonna stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. She probably talking to the camera before she even started recording this video. The point of the matter is, Chad, she's not even fit to raise her 3 kids. Like, what are we talking about? Wait, first of all, give the last one that you just had, give him to his father, bro. Just give him to his father. He want to be in his kid's life. He gonna feed him. He gonna make sure he's taken care of. Give him. And brother, stop putting your finger in the sugar bowl. If you don't want her, if you don't want the things that come with her, leave the woman alone if y'all not gonna. Or get together and take care of them kids, bro. Because, like, I already said it earlier in the first video. you put yourself in this situation, bro. I'm not giving you no bail. I ain't giving you no bail, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I want to, and I'm trying to fight for you. Like, I really am. But you out here clowning, bro. You out here wilding. You ain't getting no bail from me. I'm sorry. Keep the laws. Repent daily. This is crazy, bro. Like, this is insane. Yeah. Chat. What in the world we got going on? All right, man. Look, let's get into something. Let's get into something a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, good, like a good feeling, right? Because the 2 last videos we watched, man, bro, this stuff is I can't believe them. Oh, man, I can't believe them, bro.
What does a submit?
All right, so, chat, I seen this video on Instagram.
What does a...
Well, actually, I seen it on TikTok. But I went to find it for y'all, so you know what I'm saying. Give me some credit. You know what I'm saying. Give me some credit. I was out here looking for y'all. You know what I'm saying. So we can go ahead and get the reaction to it. But chat. So, woman explains what a submissive woman does for her man. Now, Israel, we just seen one side. Now we're gonna look at the other side. Now, I didn't know who this woman was at first before reacting to this video. And then I seen who it was. Apparently, it is going to make sense now, chat. Because we did a video about this like a month or 2 ago. This woman is Cam Newton's wife or girlfriend or the woman that he's dealing with right now. I don't know what they got going on. But that's his piece. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and check out. Oh, I can do full screen. I didn't even know that, chat. Look at look at this. Look at this. All right. And then maybe we can read the comments because you already know the comments probably crazy. But her name is I ain't telling you y'all. Looking her up. Anyways, she's gonna tell us what submissive woman does for her husband. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, for her man.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, I was like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining. But my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know?
Wow. Oh man, that's so remember everybody was bashing Cam Newton because he was saying his woman need to be submissive, things like that. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, the things that she was saying is so spot on, bro. To like when she said, I know what he wants before he even says it. That means that you desire what your man desires. You know that scripture in Genesis, the one that we often read past and stuff like that, that says the woman's desire is supposed to be towards her husband. That's it right there. If you don't know what your man wants and how to cater to him and please him, in these ways. Now, I'm not telling you to be a mind reader, obviously, but you're gonna have to learn the things that he likes and dislikes. You're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna be the righteous woman, you're gonna have to. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that's a commandment. That's a commandment. I'm not sure if they married. But if they are not married, I hope they get married soon. Appreciate you, his will. If they not married, I honestly, my heart's desire for real, is that they decide to get married. Why you say that? I say that because in this world, right? Hold up. In this world, we think that when we see things like this, like when we see people that actually can get along and be peaceful with one another, we think that, oh, this is goals and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. See, this is the thing. Cause what is the issue is that a woman wants to be submissive when it's time to be married. See what I'm saying? A woman wants to be submissive when it's time to be married, opposed to being submissive all the time. You see what I'm saying? Look, you gotta think about it like this. A man is supposed to be looking for a wife, not a girlfriend. A husband is supposed to be looking. A wife is supposed to be looking for a husband, not a boyfriend. Right? How you gonna know who wifely material if they don't do wifely things? How you gonna know who's husband material if he doesn't do husband things? If they say, oh, I'ma be submissive once we get married, how so if you've never practiced submission? If you never practiced being submissive to a man because it's supposed to be for your husband, how are you going to be submissive? Look, this is the thing. You have to practice something to become good at it. If you don't know how to practice being submissive, how do you now submit to this man? Now, are we saying that you're supposed to be doing like the wifely duties and all of that stuff? No, because first of all, y'all shouldn't be that close to be doing all of that. You feel what I'm saying? But you could show a man that you're submissive and be submissive. You see what I'm saying? Just like for instance, a man. This is why I be trying to tell like the sisters and stuff like that. If a brother don't understand how to rule himself like that, he don't understand how to rule the people. Like not rule, but like take leadership of the people around him. He's not showing you that he can rule a household. He's not showing you that he can lead a household. If this man does not know how to provide for himself, what makes you think that when y'all get married, all of a sudden he's going to know how to provide for himself and you? These are the things that we're supposed to be looking at. Not zodiac signs, not how big the feet is, not how the lace front is attached to the head. None of that, bruh. We're not supposed to be looking for none of that. We're supposed to be looking for the godly characteristics in a spouse. Bro, I was literally, see, this is how I know we be in one mind. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. This is the issue. We credit people way too soon when they show you who they are. You gotta think about it. And this is why I always say it's a righteous thing for a woman to be submissive before marriage, right? Because first of all, your mother was supposed to teach you how to submit, right? But think about this: a lot of women grew up without a father in the house, so the mother oftentimes had no need to be in submission. So what ends up happening is the wife teaches the woman how to be masculine instead of submissive. Then the woman says, oh, I'll be submissive when I get the right man, you know. And then they get into the relationship and all they know is the masculine traits. Because they've never in their life practiced submission. You see what I'm saying? Because look, this is the thing. A woman is supposed to be submissive to her father. You see what I'm saying? Because if a father says something, the daughter is supposed to do that. He has the rule over you. Just like we have to be submissive to Christ, y'all have to be submissive to the man. It didn't say your husband. You have to be submissive to the man. Because this is what's going to show a man. And that's what I said. Not in all aspects. Because if a brother out here and he's saying to do this and do that and all of that stuff, right? And y'all not together, of course you're supposed to still keep the commandments. But you have to know how to but you have to know how to discern spirits, bro. You're gonna have to know how to discern spirits. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have the discernment to tell what type of spirit a person has on them, then when you get married, y'all gonna be in a miserable marriage because y'all weren't prepared or preparing for marriage. This is one thing that Israel did not understand. You see what I'm saying? We did not understand. Because our foundation is destroyed, us jumping into these marriages is one of the worst things that we could possibly do. Jumping into them all willy-nilly, right? Because if you jump into a marriage and not know the person that you with, you can easily be deceived. You see what I'm saying? You can easily be deceived. Somebody can put on a front. Just like a woman says that she won't be submissive, right? Until she gets married. There's a woman out here that'll be completely submissive until they get married and then put that masculine spirit on. As soon as they get that paper. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they have that feast. That's why you have to discern the spirits. That's why it says prove a friend. Be not hasty to credit him. Hasty mean don't be so quick to be like, oh, this is it. This is mine. This is. And the same goes with the women. She's submissive right now to Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? But she says, off of her words, I don't know what she's been going through, but she says that this is how she's been all of her life. So if she gets with Cam Newton and it completely changes, you know what type of person she was. It's I don't know. Let's go back because it like what she's saying isn't. There's nothing wrong with it.
Like he's rotten, but I love that. Like I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man, and I've been known to love people back to health, and sometimes it's very draining. But my love is my superpower, and I used to hate that about.
We still live? I don't know what happened. Apparently, it showed that it had cut out. So my bad. I had to make sure that everything was still good. I didn't know what was going on.
Joy.
They're just trying to cut my numbers.
I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest.
Boy, that's crazy. Look, man. I promise you, and this is funny that she says that because I tell you, bro, it be times where I cannot go to sleep, man. I can't go to sleep. I'm not like I don't be tired or whatever the case may be. If my wife come and rub my head, it's KO, bro. It's over with. I am immediately going to sleep. I did it the other day. Sitting there, I'm laying on the couch. I'm tired, but I just got off work, so I'm like still up. And I said, babe, I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. She said, well, okay, what you want? I said, just rub my head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We can relax. I kid you not. She put her hands on my head for like a minute. It was over with, bro. See what I'm saying? It was over with. There was nothing I could do about it.
You know? So know what that means. And that works for us because he wants what I have to offer.
What does a submissive woman...
I'm going to talk about it, sis. I'm going to talk about it. So Steve Harvey's daughter. And I was planning on doing a video about this. Steve Harvey's daughter, first of all, she's for the streets. First of all, she's for the streets. Let's get that out of the way. Because when we talking about being submissive to men, well, when I'm talking, I don't know about everybody else. When I'm talking about being submissive to men, I'm not talking about being submissive to any old man. I'm not talking about being submissive to a drug dealer. Why? Because you shouldn't be dealing with a drug dealer. See what I'm saying? I'm not talking about being submissive to a womanizer, because you shouldn't be married to a womanizer. I'm not talking about these men. When I'm talking about being submissive, I'm talking about to a righteous man. You shouldn't be dealing with no wicked man. You shouldn't be dealing with men in the world because you already know what they're about. You see what I'm saying? A brother can have on fringes but be the devil. That's why it tells you to try the spirits and see whether they of the Most High. That's why it says prove a friend first and be not hasty to credit him. Right? You should look, this is the thing. Y'all shouldn't be boyfriend and girlfriend. Boyfriend and girlfriend is not in the Bible. Boyfriend, girlfriend, not in the Bible at all. It's only one way to get a spouse, and that's to prove them. That means no intercourse. That means no sleeping in the same bed, no living under their roof, no extracurricular activities whatsoever. When y'all in the proving stage, y'all supposed to be proving each other based off of the spirits, based off of the law. Right? No, you don't get married right away. That's what we've been saying. You have to prove them first. But in the midst of you being, okay, like, all right, I'm going to put it like this, right? The scripture says that if a man does not provide for his own, he is worse than an infidel, right? If you get a man that can't provide for himself, why would you marry him? When you know that's against scripture. Why would you marry him? So if a woman isn't supposed to marry a man that can't provide for his household because he can't provide for himself at the time, why should a man marry a woman that's masculine and won't be submissive? Now, I'm not saying, because this is the thing. When a man is proving a woman, she has to show him that she can be submissive. She has to. Because ultimately, that's what he's going to be looking for in a wife. When we talk about righteous men only, we're not talking about these heathens. We're not talking about the brothers and sisters that's out here living like Gentiles, the people that's going to be celebrating the 4th of July in a couple hours. We're not talking about them. We're not talking about the brothers and sisters that's trying to do all of this extra stuff with the woman and not trying to marry them. We're not talking about that. Being submissive could even be something as simple as if a man, say y'all out, right? And he says, hey, can you do this for me? And you comply without no lip. That's being submissive. You know what the man gonna think? Oh, dang. You know what I'm saying? She cared. She could have easily been like, nah, I ain't doing that. Oh, no, you ain't my... I do it when we get married. Like for instance, let's say he say, can you? Oh, I left my coat I left my coat on the couch in the house. You know what I'm saying? Could you go grab that for me? You gonna look at him and be like, go get your own coat? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that when we talking about submission, we not talking about, I want to sleep with you, so you gotta be submitted. That's deception. That's all. And this is why I said, because we have to understand the difference between submission, you know what I'm saying, being submissive to just the man in general, and being submissive to your husband. Because you can still be in submission. It's just like, well, I wouldn't say it's just like, but it's like, why would a man want a woman that can't submit? Why would he want a woman that can't submit? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is from a worldly point of view. I understand that. This is the thing. Cam wants to be married. Cam wants to a woman to submit, right? I don't know if, I mean, well, I seen a part of the video where they were talking about they sleeping together and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that I condone any of the things that they doing. What I'm trying to get out of this point is a woman being able to be submissive to a man and not it looked down as something wrong. This is, look, what she's doing, married or not, what she's doing is something that a wife should be doing. So for her to even be doing all of this without having the title of marriage shows you a lot about what she wants. See, but look, this is the thing. Let's say she's being submissive, like what she was just referring to and all of this stuff, right? Right? And the man decides not to marry her, but you never gave up, you know what I'm saying, all of that to him. What does that say about you? And what does that say about the man? That's the thing. Because this is the thing. Let's say Cam Newton doesn't decide to be wicked. And Abigail had a wicked husband. She was still submissive. She ended up getting David for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, we just gotta we gotta stay in the spirit, and we gotta be paying attention and be vigilant to what people got going on. Right. And this is the thing. Look, what she's doing is how, don't be surprised if they end up being married. Well, on the podcast, when he was talking about a woman being submissive, he was alluding to marriage, because he was saying, I want a woman that I can marry. I want a woman that's going to be submissive. I see my grandparents and stuff like that. They've been married for 60 plus years. That's what I want. So don't be surprised if they don't get married. I would marry it because that's the characteristics that I want in a marriage. I mean, Ken probably got a lot of learning to do, and it's true. If he, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, better get married and not commit fornication. Better get married and not commit fornication. All right. Let's see. What we got? We don't got anything in the Discord. I can't believe they cut me off and then cut me back on. That was crazy. Shalom to the newcomers that came up in the Discord. Appreciate y'all for joining. Tapping in.
What does a submissive woman do for her?
All right, man. Let's see. I got all right, man. So, as y'all know, the 4th of July. The 4th of July is here. And I'm going to just be honest with y'all, chat. I'm going to just say it now. To all y'all brothers and sisters that just celebrated Juneteenth, right? Which we should be celebrating anyways, but to all you brothers and sisters that just celebrated Juneteenth, well, hold on. What before we for all you brothers and sisters that just celebrated Juneteenth and about to turn around and celebrate the 4th of July, y'all realize that the 4th of July is the only reason why y'all have to, quote unquote, celebrate Juneteenth, right? Y'all realize that because America got their independence, y'all got put in slavery. Y'all realize that, right? Y'all realize that, right? So they was getting their independence while they was taking our independence and making us dependent on them. And then y'all went to celebrate Juneteenth, which was the independence from them. But then y'all about to go celebrate y'all independence getting taken. So, and this, what are y'all doing? I just want to know, what are y'all doing? This is why you're just supposed to keep the laws in the faith of Christ and keep the feast days that he wrote in Leviticus 23. Guess what? You can keep the Passover, and that was a feast where we got our independence from Egypt. Look, chat, man. Y'all want to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about that. All right. Let's get into the video. Time is 10 o'clock. Hey, this one. Yeah, is that loud, y'all?
You celebrated June.
All right, man. Cuts from the street, back at it again with another video, bruh. I sound like I'm with them. Why do we celebrate July 4th?
Free. Let's see what they think about it. What y'all think, officers?
Hey, listen.
Hold up, what is that? I'm gonna try not to pause it much.
We're here for the 4th of July. And we see y'all people out here. July's, huh? July's, right? So we out here. We're trying to see what the Jews think about Independence Day. That's right. Are they really independent? Are they free? Let's see what they think about it. What y'all think, officers?
Hey, listen. We're going to do the best we can to try to wake the people up, man. I'm wondering if the people out here these same people celebrated Juneteenth. Are they out here celebrating 4th of July?
Oh, yeah, they here.
That's what
Believe that. They here.
That's all I want to know. You celebrated Juneteenth a couple weeks ago. Now we out here celebrating 4th of July.
What y'all got to say, officer?
Hey, you lie. Ain't no independence. It's dependence.
Say we straight dependent. Straight dependent, bruh.
We free master.
All right, so family, we here again. What's your name, sister?
Nicole.
What's your name?
Hazel.
Okay, so what brings y'all down to the park today?
Good weather, fireworks, day off.
Day off, okay. So you guys say that you don't celebrate 4th of July?
No.
Why not?
I just don't. Honestly, I don't know what to think about the holidays. I hear so many mixed reviews, mixed stories about holidays. I just don't.
Wait. Okay, Chad. Look, I know I said I wasn't gonna pause it, but she just said she came down here for the weather and fireworks. But then all of a sudden she said that she ain't celebrating.
Okay, so what brings y'all down to the park today?
Good weather, fireworks, day off.
Day off, okay. So you guys say that you don't celebrate 4th of July?
No.
Why not?
I just don't. Honestly, I don't know what to think about the holidays. I hear so many mixed reviews, mixed stories about holidays. I just don't really get into it.
Okay.
But it's a time for people to have a day off of work, enjoy friends and family, and I'm here to enjoy the fireworks.
Okay, what about you?
Same.
So when you say you don't know about the holidays, you have mixed reviews. Give me a little bit more. What do you mean? What have you heard?
I've heard about what Independence Day really stands for.
Okay.
I don't know. I shouldn't say I don't care, because that may not be the right thing to say, but I really don't. It's just too many mixed reviews from different cultures, different places where you live at, I guess, you know. I just don't know.
All right, we back. Cuts from the Streets. I'm Carmela. Who I got with me?
Celeste.
Nice to meet you, Celeste. Okay. Celeste, today we got a lot of people out celebrating 4th of July. Let me ask you, what does independence mean to you?
It means America. It means freedom. I mean, what we're all about.
About America's freedom. Okay, question. Are the so-called black people in America, are they free?
Yes, I am black and I feel 100% free. Ain't no chains on me.
We out here with Miss T, Cuts from the Street. What y'all doing?
Out here chilling with my family tonight.
Chilling?
Yep, just chilling.
What's all this merchandise I'm seeing?
Well, this is something that I do for my family. So I don't come out here to sell nothing or any of that type of stuff. I just come out here and bring my family out here, and we just have a good time. Enjoy the scenery, the people. That's pretty much it.
What's the festive occasion for today?
Well, it's the 4th of July.
Why you do that?
Because, you know, the meaning of the 4th of July is not actually the meaning of the 4th of July.
Teach the people.
Juneteenth.
Oh, wait. Say that again?
It's Juneteenth.
All right, Chad.
Teach the people. Oh, wait. Say that again?
It's Juneteenth is when we were set free. So, of course, this was a man-made holiday. So we just go along with it because that's what we were taught, right? So as you get older and you learn different things.
Wait. So you're not older because I'm out here. I see the whole ribbon on the side of your head. We not gonna act like that's not there, right? Oh my God, I don't know, Chad. I don't trust some of y'all, man.
So
I don't.
Of course, this was a man-made holiday, so we just go along with it because that's what we were taught, right? So as you get older and you learn different things, you change your ways.
You said a lot just now, and you kicking a lot of knowledge right now, Miss T. So first, we're gonna go back. You said we. Who's the we that you was talking about?
We as people, not just me as an individual. We as people, as we grow and learn different things, we then.
Every time I watch one of these, bro, why don't they ever just like be honest? Like when you saying we, you talking about black people. Just say that. Why y'all want to just sugarcoat it and just wrap it up in the, bro, just say it, bro. Like, y'all, man, y'all be so afraid. I don't know what's up.
Individual. We as people, as we grow and learn different things, we then can now break what we were taught.
On the 4th of July in the year 1776 was when the Declaration of Independence was signed, right? And then it said that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men were created equal, okay? Now, in 1776, what was our condition?
Slavery.
We were slaves.
So then when it says that all men were created equal, do you think that was talking about us?
Of course not.
No.
Say it again?
We're still not equal.
Okay, why you say we're still not equal?
I could get into some personal stuff.
Listen, so the point, the reason why we ask, because we got to get information to the people. How else are the people going to be educated unless we give it to them, right? So give me what you got.
Okay, well, for starters, we have the color of privilege. We all know what that is.
Okay.
The harassment. Things that certain groups get away with, that other groups cannot get away with.
Okay. I would agree.
Yeah. It goes on and on.
Why don't y'all just make it plain for the people, bro? Y'all be doing it. I don't get it. I just don't understand. I just don't understand, Chad. They just can't make it plain for some reason.
I would agree.
Yeah. It goes on and on. We're still not equal.
Okay. What about you? Which thing?
African American shooting, police shooting versus African Americans.
Speak a little bit loud. I can't hear you.
Police shooting versus African Americans. That's what's really big right now. Against African Americans.
Okay. So you're saying that the police shootings against so-called African Americans is proof that we're not all created equal. Okay.
Absolutely. Just the way that when they arrest a white person. I mean, I've seen videos with the internet, everything is exposed. So I've seen videos where there were white people that attacked the police, but they'll tase them or they'll make sure they go to jail unharmed. Whereas I just seen a video of a young lady in Inglewood. They had guns drawn or shotguns, all kind of guns drawn on her. About 6 or 7 police cars on this one young black woman. You know what I mean? It's just, it's the world we live in. But at the end of the day, no, we are not equal. Okay. No matter how much we want to be, no matter how much we pretend to be. You know, you can be so-called rich if you want to as a black person, but at the end of the day, you are still not equal. You can be married to a white person. You are still not equal.
Which you see a lot of our sisters.
Look, truth starting to flow out of the mouth now. Like, can we just be honest? Like, that's all I ask. And stop celebrating these holidays. Like,
and brothers starting to do that. That's got to be a weird conversation too for you to be married to somebody of the opposite race.
I would think so. I would definitely think so, but I'm not married to the opposite race. Okay. I don't have anything against all of them, but honestly, yes, I do have something against the ones that feel that they're better than you and actually show you they're better, or they think they're better.
So, like today, somewhere in America, a little kid woke up in a cell. Is that person free?
I don't know. Depends on the person. I don't know the situation.
You don't know the situation? That's a big thing right now with all the Mexican children locked up in the...
That's not free. That's not free. Everything is not always going to be perfect. Everything is not always perfect.
So freedom ain't perfect?
Freedom isn't perfect. It never is. It never is. America's not perfect. I mean, that's what it all comes down to, what people want to judge and want to hate us on America because it's not perfect. But you know what? Nothing is. Your parents aren't perfect, but you still love them. You know what I'm saying? Your family's not perfect, but you love them anyway. America's not perfect, but you know what? It's mine. It's ours. Love it.
So when the Constitution says the freedom for all men are created equal, did that include the so-called black man and black woman?
I feel like it includes me.
Okay, explain.
I feel American. I own my own business. I put myself through college. I feel free to go walk on any piece of land I want to in this country. I feel no restrictions. So no, I don't feel chained. I don't feel encumbered or anything. I feel like I'm an American. I'm happy and proud to be one. That's it.
Whose holiday is this? Because was everybody free when 1776 happened?
Well, some of us might just have to feel the flames. I ain't even gonna lie. Hopefully they get a wake-up call before then, but Babylon got they grips. I'm talking about got a hold on some of our people, man.
We were, as African Americans.
We was free in 1776?
To my understanding.
In the year 1776.
No. 1776. No.
So what was we doing? Because that's said. I got some. What's your name?
Kedra.
Teacher, what you say? You said something important. What you say?
We were still in slavery. The English was free. Christopher Columbus them.
So the English was the ones that got free. What was we doing?
Still in slavery.
So I'm seeing a lot of the same people that was still in slavery out here celebrating when they was in slavery. What they doing out here?
Doing what everybody tell them to do. Celebrate the 4th of July.
They're celebrating a day off of work.
What they celebrating?
A day off of work.
They celebrating a day off of work. Is this the day off of work that they didn't get in 1776?
They celebrating a day off of work.
So
2018, that's what they're celebrating. In 1726, they were celebrating their independence. We didn't have independence.
Do we have independence today? I mean, I'm gonna ask all three of y'all that question. So I'm gonna ask you first. Say it again.
No, we don't.
Explain.
Because we're still not together as a people. Once you become together as a people, you'll get your independence. You have to demand your independence.
Wait. Okay, so if you understand that we have to be together as a people to get our independence, why are y'all celebrating their independence? Why are y'all look? Okay, because I don't understand why y'all just always believe or think, right? I don't understand why y'all always believe or think that it like y'all independence or not independence, but y'all celebrating a holiday on a day. Y'all say it's a day off and everything like that, but y'all doing every single thing to show the celebration. The woman has the red, white, and blue bow on her head, talking about some I'm not celebrating the holiday. Y'all all are there to watch the fireworks to symbolize their freedom, but y'all not celebrating it. So what is a celebration? What is a celebration? Like, why y'all do this to yourself? That just make yourself look so goofy. Because, okay, that's like me. We don't celebrate birthdays, right? We don't celebrate birthdays, right? But let's say on my birthday, you know what I'm saying? I walk up in the house, you know what I'm saying? They got birthday cake out for me. They got presents out for me. They doing all of this stuff. They got the sound and everything like that for me. And I go up in the house and I say, oh, well, I don't celebrate birthdays, but I'm going to dance with y'all. I'm going to open these presents up. I'm going to blow the candles out. I'm going to eat the cake, but I ain't celebrate my birthday. You gonna look at me as a straight up liar. Like plain and simple. Y'all gonna look at me as a complete liar. I'm gonna have a cake on my face to prove it. What are y'all talking about? Of course y'all celebrating the holiday. That's what y'all need to stop doing. Y'all want y'all independence or not? You want to be together or not? You're not gonna be together celebrating their holidays. That's not your culture. It has nothing to do with you. It has absolutely no ties to you whatsoever. The other lady said they just celebrate Juneteenth. You see what I'm saying? They just celebrated Juneteenth. And then let's say that y'all wanted to celebrate that on some independence type vibe, like a July 4th. Y'all still go and celebrate July 4th, which is why y'all were in slavery in the first place. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I do, but it's
you have to demand whatever it is you deserve.
What we deserve?
Along with everybody else, then you're not independent.
What do we deserve?
We deserve.
Wait. So you telling on yourself at this point? You said if you go along with everybody else, you're not independent. All right.
Deserve to be as one. We deserve equal opportunity, equal rights. We deserve everything. Because if you look at it, we made what we are today. A country, United States, America. We built it, so we deserve more than what we're getting.
We deserve more than what we get. So you don't think we're independent as a people? Like, are we free as a people today?
Oh no, not at all. Not like we should be.
What does our freedom look like?
Oh, you good, man.
Well,
this
it depends on how you look at it. It depends on how do you look at what should our freedom look like. So it varies, you know. What do you think your freedom should be? What do I think my freedom should be? So everybody, of course, will have their own individual statement of what they think they freedom should be, and not just free from jail. You have to start with freedom of speech first.
Freedom of speech, you gotta be able to say what you want.
Start with freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of just basic common sense opportunity. Then that'll start the independence. That'll start the.
Okay, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. I
You
ain't
have
gonna
to
say that.
start
Yeah, I ain't
a
gonna say that.
talk. You have to start a dialogue. You have to start somewhere.
Nothing less,
So you just can't stop.
I was gonna say it, bro. We deserve everything. That's what we deserve. We deserve everything. if we keep the commandments. We deserve everything if we keep the commandments. But guess what? We don't deserve nothing when we celebrating oppression. We don't. And I'm hoping that this graces some people's ears today that's planning on celebrating it, that had a thought in their mind, you know what I'm saying, or that had celebrated if you're watching this later. Stop, bruh. Stop. This is not for you. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Chat. This holiday is not for you. Just stop doing it. Just stop doing it. Just stop. Everybody gonna look at you crazy. Everybody gonna say you're insane because you don't want to celebrate it. You're not doing the fireworks. They're gonna call you weird. Who cares? Who cares? Do you really want salvation? Do you really want your own? Do you really want something for yourself? Or do you want to keep on feeding off of the crumbs that they giving y'all? What do y'all want? Do y'all really want to keep on looking like peasants? Trying to grasp onto every little thing that the master give you? Like, for real though. Or are y'all gonna separate and have your own? Like, we gotta stop. We have to. We have to. Because the only way that we're gonna see true righteousness and serve the Most High is if we give up this world. What are you losing? Popping a couple firecrackers? What does that matter to you? You think your kids gonna care? Look, and this is another thing I got. This is another question I got, bro. Do y'all think that the Black Panthers was popping firecrackers on the 4th of July? I don't think so. I don't believe so. The lady was just talking about freedom of assembly. That's what they was doing. That's what they was practicing. You think that they was out there with the red, white, and blue flag with some fireworks, red, white, and blue headbands up, you know what I'm saying? Coats on, red, white, and blue coats on. Acting a straight up fool out here. Do y'all think that that's what really was going on? They understood it. What happened? What happened? What happened? We just think that we deserve this stuff. Like, oh, we deserve to have firecrackers and all of this. Like, what? There you go. Boom, right there. Isaiah 30:12. Wherefore thou sayest the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay there. Look, man. And another Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Look, it was a couple years ago, right? It was this NFL player that was celebrating the 4th of July. And he had some fireworks, he's playing with the fireworks. Blew his fingers off. This man got I think 3 fingers left. 2 or 3 fingers left. All because he wanted to celebrate oppression. He in the NFL. I think his name is was Pierre Paul. Pierre Paul. I don't know what team he played for, if he's still playing in the NFL, but I think at the time he played for the Giants. Blew his fingers off, bro, trying to celebrate oppression. It's ridiculous.
You have to start a talk. You have to start a dialogue. You have to start somewhere. So you just can't stop and think that if they put it on paper or if Congress says it's okay and this is what we should do, they're not right. You just can't go by what they say because they're at the top.
That's interesting. You say that like because they are at the top. So where does that put us?
So you do have freedom of speech, freedom of rights, because you put the people in Congress there. So as you assemble, you have the right to take them out.
So you're saying like voting and stuff?
You have to vote. You have to talk. You have to have assembly. You have to have meetings. You have to do everything. You have to put in the work.
Okay, I got a question. Your background. What's your nationality background?
Black.
You are Mexican and black.
Yeah.
So you following what's the story was going on with the families being separated and held in detainment centers?
Totally disagree. But it's the way it is.
So it's kind of hypocritical because I've seen some Mexican families out here in full flag, Star Spangled Banner. Is it hypocritical for them to be out here celebrating another people's independence when their own people is locked up in cages right now?
Once again, like I stated, what you're inbred and what you've been taught, you tend to follow. You see what I'm saying? So at some point it becomes something that you were taught to do. It's just as well as your religion. You have the Christians, the Muslims, and so forth. But as you get older and you learn other religions, you see what I'm saying? Then you do differently to a certain degree. So they're just pretty much following what they've been taught all of this time. Okay, it's time to celebrate. We can get off of work and so forth. And despite it's no meaning to us, because this have no meaning to us at all. As a people, it have no meaning to us at all. But because what we were taught, go get you some outfits, go get some clothes, go get some fireworks, and, go celebrate this holiday.
Where you go, change from your wicked ways. You can't tell that we at the end of days. I say, where you go, change. When your body hits the grave and your spirit dies,
crazy.